What's up, buddy? It's Spot the Gym, and let's do the movie review for Michael. No, not that Michael. Also, not that Michael. I'm on about the king of pop himself, Michael Jackson.
What the gym?
I'll be talking about the good for this movie, then the bad and the verdict, and what I rate this film out of 10. But first, I'm going to talk about the synopsis for this movie. This is also a no spoiler review. If you've seen this film, please feel free to let me know your thoughts on it in the comments. So here's the synopsis for Michael. The story follows Michael Jackson from his early days performing with the Jackson 5 into his rise as a solo artist. It shows his transition from child prodigy to a groundbreaking solo performer in the late 1970s with the Off the Wall album, culminating in his breakthrough to global stardom with a Thriller album in 1982. This film covers the years 1966 to 1984, but the epilogue of the movie is in the late 80s. Now let's talk about the good for this film. So for the good, I thought this movie had amazing acting and performances. The standouts for me were Michael Jackson's nephew, Jafar Jackson, playing Michael himself. I think he does a phenomenal job, considering he's never acted before. He looks, sounds, and dances just like Michael Jackson does, and I personally think he should get an Oscar for his performance. Giuliano Cruz as young Michael Jackson also does phenomenal. In fact, I think he's one of the best kid actors I've seen. You've got Coleman Domingo as Michael Jackson's father, Joseph, who was an intimidating and strict figure, often pushing Michael and sometimes putting intense pressure on him. He always wanted Michael to be at his very best. Nia Long plays Michael's mother, Catherine, who shares a warm and caring relationship with Michael. You could feel how much she loves him. You've got Miles Teller as John Branca, who is Michael's attorney and chief advisor. He played an important role in shaping Michael's career and legacy. I also want to give a very brief shout out to Bubbles, Michael's pet chimpanzee. I'm pleased that he had a couple of appearances in this film, albeit a CGI version of him. The actual Bubbles the monkey is still alive and is doing well. That's enough about the characters and performances. I want to touch upon the dancing in this. It's all choreographed excellently. I think the script for this film is well written. It's emotional, entertaining, and enjoyable. I thought the set design and costuming here was awesome, and the film had really great cinematography. I also thought the film was paced very well, and I want to touch upon the songs. They are all fantastically executed. The songs range from the Jackson 5's I Want You Back and I'll Be There to Michael Jackson's classic songs such as Thriller, Beat It, and Billie Jean. Billie Jean was probably my favourite song in the film. So that's it for the good though, and I want to talk about the bad for this film. Who's bad? So for the bad, I've only really got one problem with it, and for me, it's I think the film could have been a little bit longer. It would have helped expand on a few things, such as spending more time with the other Jacksons, and to transition from scenes to songs better. I also think extending the film would have got us to know Michael a little bit more. But when I move on to the verdict, I recommend this film to fans of Michael Jackson and for people who like music biopics. As for my rating, while this film is in my top 5 music biopics, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. I highly recommend to watch this amazing movie. So that's just about to do it for this video. I appreciate you watching. I'd also appreciate it if you let me know your thoughts on this film if you've seen it, but no spoilers, as this is a no spoiler review. You can also let me know your favourite Michael Jackson song. My favourite, which unfortunately wasn't in this film, is You Are Not Alone. But until next time, peace out, peace and love, take care and stay safe, and ciao. What the Gym's YouTube channel. Give it a sub and like and subscribe until the notifications on.